What's going on, everybody? It's the Bulls Show, aka Aidan, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've come to this video to watch any piece of news to discuss or any sort of Bulls updates, I'm sorry, this is the wrong video for you. Click off now, ladies and gentlemen, if that's exactly what you're looking for, because today there's no real message behind what this video is except for trying to get hyped for our first Bulls game in the regular season. There's not many chances you get to get yourself pumped up and ready to go. Sometimes at the middle of the season, these games can be a potential drag, especially when you're not doing so well. But this is game 1 of 82, ladies and gentlemen, and it's time to hype ourselves up, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Bulls Show, turn notifications on, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about, again, our chances against the Miami Heat. Obviously, there was news last time I made a video about Zach LaVine, about Alex Caruso, the potential likelihood that they missed this game against the Miami Heat. But all things considered now, until we find out the official news of those guys either sitting or playing, it's time to get hyped, ladies and gentlemen. The first game of our regular season is coming up, and it's going to be against the Miami Heat. Now, unfortunately, this game is not going to be at home. It's not at the United Center. We don't get the home crowd advantage. Of course, we're going to have to try and deal and silence the crowd in Miami and try to make this game as dominating as possible for the Chicago Bulls. We are entering enemy territory, and it's time for the Bulls to show what they're made of in the first game of the year. I am so excited about this game. And of course, watching the Philadelphia and 76ers game as well, watching the Warriors ring ceremony and everything like that. Again, it just brings more passion towards the NBA season, man. It's really beginning. It's really starting to be here. I know a lot of people can't see it yet, but again, that first game is coming, and I'm hoping it's going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. The last thing that I want from this game against Miami is a disappointing performance. I don't want to get blown out. I don't want to be a team that doesn't compete or show any effort in that first game. I want us to be there. I want us to show our ground. I want us to try and dominate the game. And even if we don't win the game, I want us to be competitive. I want us to show how good we can be. I want us to send a message to the rest of the league that we are not going to be a pushover team, and we will continue to fight even if it's not going our way. This is all the things I want to see from this Chicago Bulls team, ladies and gentlemen, just to get ourselves hyped up, man. I'm excited to see what this bench can do. I honestly am. I think this bench, in my opinion, has got me more excited than any other year. Seeing how good our bench was in preseason and just trying to picture that in the regular season. Picture how Andre Drummond makes his impacts. Picture how Alex Caruso can be the best defender even coming off the bench. I think our bench could potentially, on the defensive end, be one of the best benches in the league. I really believe that. And maybe I'm biased, but I honestly see that with how this team looks at the moment. When you have guys like Alex Caruso, when you have guys like a Javonte Green or even a Patrick Williams coming off of the bench, you have a guy like Andre Drummond as well, grabbing offensive rebounds, grabbing defensive rebounds, trying to be a rim protector. And then you've got guys like Dalen Terry with a point to prove and brings energy. It's just so magnetic, that bench, and I absolutely want to see how good our bench can be. And I also want to see guys like Zach LaVine play. I want to see guys like Alex Caruso play that could potentially miss this game. I want to see both of those guys kind of start their season. Again, it's not a positive start right now. I am hyped, I'm excited, but when you see in the first game of the season that Zach LaVine might miss this game, questionable to play. Alex Caruso, probable to play, most likely will play, but there is the chance that he misses the game. That's not a good start. Most Bulls fans are not going to be happy to hear that, but it's still the first game of 82. It's still the start of the year. It's the start of the regular season. If you love basketball, this is one of the greatest times in the NBA, when you finally get to see your team play a proper game, a game that means something, that counts, that brings that emotion every step of the way for 4 quarters of that game, for a victory or a loss, for absolute enjoyment or heartbreaking moments. This is exactly what the NBA is all about. This is what sports in general is all about, and I absolutely cannot wait to see what this Chicago Bulls team can do. We've seen some good things in preseason. We've seen our bench do well. We've seen some of our starters play well. We've seen the ball movement that we'd like to use. We've seen us do a lot of good things, but we've also seen us do some bad things. We've seen stagnation. We've seen our first halves not performing very well. We've seen the starting lineup on this team look a step slow compared to the bench. We've seen even some of our new guys not necessarily play very well in preseason. We've seen a lot of things, but overall, despite all of that, I'm still very excited to see what this Bulls team can do. For some, they've already made up their mind. They already believe this season's a write-off. They already believe there's no point starting the regular season. They're not excited at all. And I know those guys, and those guys do appear very often. And unfortunately, again, it's one of the situations where maybe down the line they will be right. Maybe the season is a write-off. Maybe the season is not what we want it to be. Maybe the season is not going to get us any progress that we want. But in the short term, in game one, I think everybody should be excited. If for those people that are not excited, I'm sorry that you feel that way. And again, maybe basketball is not the right sport for you because it's the start of the season and everybody should be excited. And I really am excited about this team. I can't wait. Even though it's an early game, I cannot wait for the Chicago Bulls game. But that's all I'm really going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Again, there's no message behind this video. There's no news. There's no updates. There's nothing to really talk about in terms of new things about the Chicago Bulls. I don't really have that much else to say except for get ready, get hyped, and let's tune in, watch that Miami Heat game, and let's see where it goes. And let's hope we're talking about a win in the game reaction instead of a loss. And maybe we'll be talking about either one, but let's hope it's that win. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Have a wonderful and safe day, Bulls Nation. I'll see you in another Chicago Bulls video. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. Take care and peace.